Hello everyone, Canon Lowy here, this time with World of Warships that I haven't really done very much with, and they have a special event going on for April Fool's Day. I know that I'm kind of late on in that regard because it's a few days after that, but I wanted to make at least a video about it because seems I haven't actually played a battle yet. But I have unlocked 2 of these ships, and they look really cool. So how you get one of these is that around the time of April Fool's Day for World of Warships, you have to win a battle in a Tier 6 or higher ship, and then you get one of these. And I got 2 battleships. I'm not exactly sure how you get the different... how they calculate how to get the different ships, unless you just... I think you can just keep winning battles for Tier 6 and above, and you can unlock them all. But I only got these 2 battleships because playing my Agami Tier 8 Japanese battleship is quite painful, because those guns are horribly inaccurate, in my experience. So, you get a maxed out captain with 19 skill points to put them in whatever you want, and these are the skills that I chose for both the Paris and the All Destroyer. I chose the exact same skills, so just to hover over these for anyone who wants to pause and read exactly what they do. And so those are my skills. So I have the Paris, which seems to be kind of the Yamato type ship, where it has 26 kilometer range, which the Yamato currently I think has 26.6. It's the highest base main battery firing range there is in the game, and you get higher caliber guns than the All Destroyer. You get 431 millimeter guns compared to the 420 or 406 that one gets. So it's just kind of, if you want higher caliber guns, the Paris seems to be the ship to go by. You get 8 guns versus 12. 8 versus 12, okay. And then the Paris seems to be kind of like, I don't know, more of long range, obviously, but more of a glass cannon type of thing. Like, it seems to have less armor than the All Destroyer by just looking at it. But oddly enough, it does get a much faster reload than the All Destroyer, so it's kind of weird. But without further ado, let's get into a battle. I've been babbling on about the stats when these ships are going to be gone in like a week or 2. I think it was mid-April these ships will be gone. So it's not it's not super important to talk about the stats when they're not going to be there for very long. I think I'm going to do one match with each the Paris and the All Destroyer, just to show a little bit of the differences, and I'm kind of curious to see how much of a difference there actually is. So, and this queue time looks like everyone's playing battleships. I mean, I primarily play World of Warships whenever I do. I don't play as much as I have in the past these days, but I usually play my battleships rather than any other class, so I'm not super surprised by that. And there's 2 Parises, 1 All Destroyer, Galaxies, Auroras. Wow, they put in a lot of different ships out here. Wow, now that looks neat.
Action stations.
Wow, look at the flame for the engine too. That looks cool. Looks better than Vega Conflict already. And I can shoot halfway across the map already, right from the spawn area. And for some reason, this ship also gets a temporary speed boost, which is kind of odd for a ship that has really high range. You would think that a ship that has more of a brawling capabilities would need the speed boost more, but I don't know. They kind of it kind of looks like they have water effects, even though that we're in space, or at least it kind of does. That's interesting. Just shoot way over there. No one's spotted yet. I would have expected more people to be spotted by now. Oh, that's cool. Cool sound effects. Look at those torpedoes. Someone's firing over there. Still can't see him though. Oh, there's somebody. An all destroyer, but he's behind the island there. Can I shoot the galaxy? Nope. Oh, I can shoot this all destroyer here. Take some pot shots. Oh, hey, look at that. They look like Xeno shots. Look at that. It's awesome. I actually hit him. It's kind of surprising. Usually if you shoot something that's over 20 kilometers away, you have a really bad chance of actually hitting anything. Oh, I hit him. Turn away so they don't hit a broadside here. Another all destroyer. Use my Xeno AP shots. I don't know why this all destroyer is moving so slowly though. Fire a few more shots at him. And bounced off him. Is he going backwards? Can't really tell from way over here. Oh, he's moving forward now since I fired at him. Dodge our skills with some evasive maneuvers. This far away, it's probably pretty easy to actually dodge shells. You have plenty of time to kind of think ahead here. Huh. Try not to hit this galaxy here, but I'm probably going to. Oh. Yeah, a little bit. They even changed the foghorn to be futuristic sounding. That's pretty cool. This gun, it isn't really doing as much damage as I would have thought it would based off of statistics of it, but I'm not actually hitting very much either. Now if I can hit that galaxy. It almost seems like my aiming also, it's kind of falling short a lot. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, I see you over there, Destroyer. Oh, they got him, alright. I might get hit by this last one. And just barely dodged it. There's that monster. He's barely moving again. There we go. Finally some decent damage there. Hit me back. I would think that since the Paris has such a shorter reload time that oh, Citadel. He's really going after me, though. one more shot off? Oh, maybe. Yep. That's at 80,000. Didn't really seem like I was doing a whole lot though, because of those long range shots weren't really doing much for me. Caused more than 1961 HP of damage. Wow. Those references to space. Yeah, I didn't really do a whole lot. It felt like anyway. I mean, I did better than I usually do in my Agami, but made some credits, I guess. So that is the Paris. It was kind of cool to fire those quadruple barrel turrets, though. Seeing all those shots being fired from one turret is... I kind of like the multi-barreled turrets like that. I just like the look of it. Unfortunately, most of them are on the higher tier ships, which I don't have. Because even at tier 8, the Agami has only double barrel turrets, so... The Izumo has triple barrel. But anyways, here is the All Destroyer, and like I said earlier, that I have the exact same skills that I do on the Paris, on the All Destroyer here. And the only difference that I could really see from the two of these is that the All Destroyer has faster turning turrets and more of them, and is slightly... has more armor like in the front and up in this armor belt here. It has armor, like the Paris only has that plating strip there covering that. So that's pretty much the only difference that I could see. So let's try this one out. Oh, and also the All Destroyer has hydroacoustic search or radar, and also a plane to increase its range. But since it has lower range than the Paris, it doesn't... I don't know. If you want a longer range ship, you might as well just be playing the Paris. It was really neat to see the AP shells when I fired them. They were green, just so that I can poke fun at Vega for using Xeno AP shells. Unfortunately, I don't think Vega Conflict really has like single shot Xeno projectiles. The only thing that I can think of that is like that is the Xeno Shatter Driver, and obviously shots in this don't shatter, so so I can't say that I'm firing Xeno Shatter Driver shots from my battleships. Why do I have 8 airplanes? I just noticed that. Why do I have 8 aircraft? With that reload time, I'm never gonna be able to use them. Oh, whatever. What do I know? Those triple turrets look cool, though. They kind of look bigger than the Paris's guns, but the Paris has bigger guns. I don't know. Maybe it's just me? I have to admit that with this April Fool's game mode in space, I feel like I'm having more fun playing this than I have been playing Vega Conflict recent for the meta gameplay of Vega anyway. It's I mean, I really do like what they did with it, with the futuristic sounds, the look of the battleships and stuff. I really feel like they put a lot of work in this, which probably explains why I don't think World of Tanks or World of Warplanes even did an April Fool's joke of any kind that that I could find anyway. I mean, I thought I could shoot over the island. I guess not. Oh, there's in Paris. Yeah, it just seems like my shots are falling short. I probably have to aim. Maybe it's because it's space rather than water. Kind of messes up. That messes up how I look at it. And there I just couldn't hit him for anything. Now let's go for this galaxy. The Galaxy probably has torpedoes, I would suspect. Oh, hey, look at that. A moon vehicle of some kind doing stuff. Meteor shower? We're approaching meteor. Oh boy. I did not know that was a thing. And I'm probably gonna die from it, because I'm not fast enough to actually run away. Ow. I didn't actually take damage from that, but alright. Maybe this is why the L Destroyer wasn't using his speed, because you won't get into situations like this, where you're going one-on-one against a cruiser that probably has torpedoes, and going into meteor showers. Yeah, he's turning broadside, so he probably does have torpedoes. Come on. Kill him. No! Come on, secondaries, are you gonna do anything or not? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I messed up there. I forgot that I put on the manual fire control for secondaries, so they don't do anything until you actually target something. So that was my mistake there. So I forgot that they don't do anything unless you target something. But they seem to kind of chew up that guy as soon as I actually did target him. So I don't have shots on him. We're probably still gonna lose this one from the look of it. Oh, come on, where are ya? The meteor shower doesn't really seem to be doing anything though. And it looked like I hit him for a little bit. Where is that Paris? Seven ricochets off the Paris? Really? How does that work? And my plane apparently was shut down already. Like, okay. Oh, well, this is bad. Well, I'm gonna get broadsided by this guy. Yay! Oh, I sort of broadsided him too. Yes, I know the ship is on fire. You don't need to keep telling me. Get the turrets around. There we go. Got one of them. I'm still burning. Well, I'm still gonna die, but try to do as much damage as I can. Well, I fired, but since I was the last one alive, I didn't really have enough time for the shells to actually hit. Look at that, those secondary hits. So even had a few Citadel hits there. I feel like in that one I definitely did a lot better than the Paris did. Yeah. I think, let's see, secondary batteries only did 30,000 though. I kind of would have expected them to do more than that with 292 hits. Oh, I did some damage with fires too. But yeah, so that is the game mode for April Fool's Day. Well, it actually is cheaper to service All Destroyer, so I guess play the All Destroyer, not the Paris, because it's cheaper. So that is World of Warships April Fool's Day event. It is available until mid-April, which is surprising considering that most April Fool's Day events only last for the day or a few days. Kind of unfortunate that I was going to do the April Fool's Day event for Path of Exile, but I was busy doing other stuff, so I couldn't make a video on it, or I was just doing other things, so I didn't. So it seems like, well, the All Destroyers seem to be extremely cheap to service and everything, so if you want to earn some credits, the All Destroyer might be the way to go, because I had a profit of 80,000 credits, which isn't really that bad at all. So if there is more April Fool's stuff that I somehow missed or is actually available past April Fool's Day, I'll try to look into that to make a video on, because it's kind of nice to have some of these videos to look back on what the April Fool's Day jokes were for some of these games, because some of them are quite neat, especially, you know, just look at this one that they did. They made these, they're probably based off of existing ships, but they made them look all futuristic and fancy, and they changed the noises and everything, and the hangar here, and it even has some flying saucers going around. So there is that. So unfortunately, I didn't get the Path of Exile Battle Royale. I didn't get to try out that. But if there is any more that last longer than April Fool's Day, I'll try to look and make a video on it. So far, the World of Warships event, I don't know if I'll do more because I don't really do much with World of Warships now. But I definitely enjoyed this one. Makes FVF and Vega Conflict look really sad, I think. But with that, thank you very much for watching, and have a good day out there.